Okay guys, I'm going to show you some of the 3D items that I also made with this suite. And I'm going to start with the little boxes. I'll move this one. So I made one for more of a feminine and a masculine one, but you know, a girl that likes feathers would love this box, yes. I'm sure. So, so this one was with the petal pink, the flower that is in the suite, and the wooden elements and one of the dies. And actually this is on my YouTube channel, so you can visit Stampin' Always with Dory and you can learn how to make one of these boxes yourself. So this also has the wooden elements here, the feathers, and I don't know if you can see, but of course I add a little bit of Wink of Stella to the center, like the little you know, but what is that? The bone of the feather or the center of the feather, whatever.
We gotta work on our biology.
Yeah, ornithology. We're not ornithologists. We're stampologists.
That's right.
So
we're not up on our bird facts.
Right. And then I use some of the denim ribbon, and this one kind of reminds me of like Berber carpet, like the real, you know, tight knit carpet. And then I use the early espresso as the bottom of the box. So these are
denim ribbon.
Yeah. So those are two really cute boxes that you could make using all the different DSP, and you could really change it up and, you know, make all kinds of designs. You don't want that right side up there. And then this, I don't know if you guys have seen these. They're new in our catalog this year, and they are the mini paper pumpkin boxes. So I took one of those. I used kind of the tile, stone tile DSP, and just went around the sides with that. And then some of the little, I don't know, I guess branches there. These are the wooden elements that are also in the suite. And then I used one of the flowers that's also there. And in the center, I used my Wink of Stella and painted a little bit of the Misty Moonlight in the center, just to give it a little bit of a pop. So, and my favorite new embellishment, which was on every card I think I showed you.
That die cuts from the set too.
It is. I love that. And the You Are the Best is everything is from that the suite. So
pretty.
Yeah. So these are the mini.
Need to get some of those boxes.
I know, they're so cute. Aren't they adorable?
Yeah.
Okay. And then last but not least, I have a piece of home decor that I want to share with you. Holy feathers is all I have to say. So this is the piece that I made. Let's see if you guys, So, and like I said, I did not drop this on the way in. This is like one of those weathered frames, aged or whatever we want to call it, more mature, I don't know. But I used Memento, Smoky Slate, and the Petal Pink, which I pull my color palettes right from the designer series paper, because Stampin' Up! Is awesome, and it shows us right on the page what colors they've chosen. Then I used Petal Pink for my home, and also Smoky Slate as the background.
How is that textured?
That's the embossing folder.
Okay.
So this is the embossing folder that comes in the suite.
I love that.
And so I'll pick it up a little bit. So I don't know if you guys can see, but you can see the texture. Yep, on the home. And
super cool.
So that is my home decor piece. And then, of course, I told you these are my new favorite gems, so I had to add those
to everything,
to each corner. Yes. You're lucky that you're not wearing one yet, so you just wait. You sit here long enough, and you'll have a new set of earrings. So, all right, let me give that back to you.
Yes, thank you.
And so then I chose. We're gonna make a card today together, and I chose Smoky Slate as my background or card base. I went ahead and pre-scored that and just used the Reed bone folder.
Yes,
and
best there is.
I know, goodness gracious. Okay, and then we are using a piece of this, the Petal Pink, and I want to show you.
It looks like a towel.
I ran it through the embossing folder.
Oh my goodness.
So you can see it, there's normal. And then this is the one that I ran through the embossing folder.
It looks like a towel.
It does. It gives a little bit of texture.
It's so cool.
Yeah, it looks like you have a washcloth on your card. It's pretty awesome, right? Okay, so
be the first one to have that kind of card.
I know. And and through the magic of everything, I have I embossed this. I stamped it with our Whisper White craft ink, and then but I put embossing powder on it first.
I know, don't forget that before you're...
I didn't. unnecessarily.
Gotta do it again. Let's do it again.
Okay. Okay. And I baked that. And so that is going to go on our card there. I'll put it together in just
That
a
looks
second.
almost like a blackboard. You know what I mean?
It does, doesn't
That's
it?
super cool.
Isn't that neat?
Yeah.
Okay, and then the next thing I have one of the blooms that comes in the stamp set. And so what I love to do is I love to color with my Wake of Stella. And so we are going to give our ink pad a squeeze. And, you know, we are all without hugs, right? We've been social distancing. So if nothing else, you can always hug your ink pad, right?
That's right.
And try not to throw it. And so you get this great reservoir of ink right there in the center. And I'm going to put this right here. I don't want a lot though. And so I'm going to go back here where you can see just a little bit. And you're going to go ahead and just right there in the center, make it pop.
I like it.
Okay, so I'm not coloring in the whole thing, and look at all that glimmer and shimmer that you can see there. Isn't that awesome? I love it.
Yes.
I love it. I love it. Okay, so that's all the coloring we're going to do with that one. And that's the same thing that I did. I showed that one. I don't know. Yeah, somewhere in there. Anyway, the blue in the center. That's what I did there. Oh, on the box. That's the same thing I did on the box. I colored that. I just used a little bit of Misty Moonlight and colored that right in there. So, okay. Enough about my coloring. All right, so
let's go.
Get on with the show, Dory. Get on with the show. Okay, so I am going to start out by using Tombow.
It's been sitting there without it.
Uh-oh.
The lid.
It might have a booger. Hold on. Oh, gross. That was nasty.
Is there still some in it? Oh, good.
Yeah. So I just
remove the boogers. They can
Yeah.
breathe then.
yeah. It's allergy season for Tombow, right?
Always.
Okay. So
In my craft room, definitely.
all right. So I'm going to go ahead and put this right onto the basic black.
Your bath towel.
My bath towel. It has a really good, like, feel it though. It has a really cool texture too. You don't want to touch it? No, it doesn't. Okay.
Yeah.
Fine, be that way. Isn't that
Feels
cool?
it is.
Yeah, it's
it
like a
looks
bath
cool.
towel. Yeah,
it looks cool.
it
It adds so much to it. Just that
so that's
putting
just
it
the
through.
embossing folder, and it just gives you that little extra. Okay, so when in doubt, there are always going to be dimensionals. Ooh, excuse me.
My directions.
Pardon your directions. Okay, so we are going to put them in the corners. Yeah, you can see.
You're good.
And one in the center for good luck. So it doesn't sag, because you know, you don't want any part of your anything to sag.
No.
Whew.
Absolutely
bad
not.
news.
Especially in this hot weather.
Oh yeah, definitely in any weather. All right, back to card making.
Yes, I know.
All right, here we go. Got to keep it
Off
PG,
the
Connie
rails.
said. So,
Yeah.
all right, here we go. So I'm gonna put that right on there. I just love the color combo.
Gray
So you
and
have
pink.
the
Love
petal
gray and
pink
pink, yeah.
and the basic black, and then your smoky slate. Then I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to add my my die with a sentiment. And this one, these are Barb's dimensional, so I'm gonna use 4. If I were making it, I would only use 2.
That's not true. You use more than I do.
I know, I love dimensionals, but
Yes.
I would only use 2. But
They're
you
all
know,
over my house. I take them around with my
know.
feet, and my cat takes them
I know.
around.
Emma
so-
our dog Emma always has them on her nose. Poor thing. She walks around. Okay, so just saying hello. All right. Then you're gonna take and you're gonna add your little bloom down on the corner. And so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna use a dimensional.
Big surprise.
But only on the one side, because this is going to lie flat right against the die. And so I will put a little bit of Tombow there. And I will put my bloom there. Oh, you know what though? It's really helpful if you take the back off the dimensional.
That works.
You throw it at your business partner. Okay, there we go. Okay.
I thought I saw somebody. I do have people coming and picking stuff up. But
All right, so the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna use some of the wooden elements.
are they in the same?
They are, they're in the same suite. So they have the little, I call them X's and O's, but
I say
they're
they're
like
plus
crosses
signs.
and like stop signs, or whatever you wanna call them. And so that's where I was getting the wooden elements from that I was using in some of the projects. So they have, I gotta dig here. This is how I keep all mine together, because if not, so they have two sizes. They have the large wooden leaf and then they have the small leaf. And for this project, I used the larger ones. You could use one of each if you wanted to. And you could notice there's a light side and then there's a little bit of a darker side. So there's no right or wrong, but this actually has a little vein in the center. But if you wanted it to look lighter, it's your card. You can do whatever you want. And I just slide it right in there behind like that. And then I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Just put a little bit of Tombow on there. And, oops. And then I'm going to slide that one underneath there. Okay. And there you have that. But it's not finished yet.
No.
Because what are we missing?
Your dot thingy.
My little favorite new
What are they
gems. Elegant faceted gems. These
That's
make
what
great
I meant.
earrings too in a pinch. So if you're going on, night out on the town, just throw a couple of these on and you'll be great. Good to go.
When are we gonna go on a night in the town? Seriously.
I don't know, but maybe a night around the house. You
Yes,
know?
there
I
we
might
go.
put on a fancy dress and
Walk
we
around
might
the block.
play the game of Clue and you never know what happens at the Schneider household.
Yeah.
So that is the final card, but it uses a lot of great things from the set, from the suite, and the texture of the embossing folder. So that is all we have for you today.
Do you want to do that?
Yeah. Maybe.
Yep.
There we are. We're just on opposite sides.
Yes. You got it.
And I have to lean in.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, okay. So thank you guys for watching.
Yep.
And we hope you enjoyed our segment.
And have fun with all your sampler.
Oh my gosh, new samples
Making.
and everything. So take care, God bless, and have a great day.
Bye. Happy stamping.
Happy stamping.